Hello, we have a game against Orcs. It would appear, of the regular variety, I think. Yeah, I don't see any goblins, so that looks like the regular guys. They have a troll, as Boromir would say. I think he says they would have a cave. They have a cave troll. But anyway, let's see how this one goes. Oh look, we don't have the high team value. That could be a worry. I did buy an extra reroll because I feel like we've just been having troubles. So, brought in the extra reroll. Means that obviously our team value is going to be a touch high, but we're still pretty low. Oh, he's not actually that far above us. Let's see. So he's got whatever that is. Dirty player. Okay, dirty player makes sense. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. He's got 12 players as well. Block. Mighty blow, guard, mighty blow, guard. Okay, solid team. What can we do with 65k? Ah, not a lot. Not a lot indeed. I guess they're looking at kegs. Feels like it makes the most sense. So we'll see how this goes. I mean, they outstrength us, obviously. Could be a problem. 2 guards versus our 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a positive. 3 mighty blow versus our 1, 2 mighty blow. So that's a negative. I feel like they've got probably the better team than us here, overall. Which holds up when you think about it. But you, we'll have you on the other side. Get you in here. Oh, I'm setting up like I'm on attack, which I'm not. Yeah, I think I like that. Strip ball theoretically could be useful. I didn't see a thrower. I could have... Oh, hang on. Never mind. He does have a thrower. But that in itself is kind of a positive, honestly. Now, would I rather be like 10k higher than him and have an extra player also at this point? Yes. But hey. You never know what you're going to run into, so keeping your team value down sometimes can be good. But sometimes it doesn't work out. I hate their colours, by the way. That yellow is horrible. And that's coming from someone who's used yellow a lot. So he's spread out, so he has to use a lot on the line if he wants to knock us down, which he's up to 5 already. Unless he's gonna... Yeah, looks like he's going with that. Orcs, one of the most solid teams in the game, of course. I mean, Dwarfs are up there as well. But I think Orcs are solid, especially now that the kill teams have been nerfed a bit. I feel like the bash teams surely got to go up a bit. At least a little higher in the league. Used to be that once you get a Claw Might Blow on a Chaos team, or a Chaos Dwarf team, Orc teams are suddenly... Orcs, Dwarfs, Lizards, all suddenly terrible. But I think it takes a bit longer now. Probably. Okay, that's not what we were looking for. Oh, we caught it. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I assume he's gonna play well and cause us problems, so we'll just do what we can, get in the way. It's not going to be super easy, but we've faced a few orcs already before, and hopefully we could just grind this one into submission, but we'll see. It's a lot of blood for no armor break. Alone a 4+ there on the troll. I thought it was 4+. I think it's the Black Orc one that's less. Alright, coming in for a blitz from this side. Where's this dirty player? Oh, he used him for the assist. Okay. Fair enough. Going in with the troll hit before he's moved anybody else. Maybe he's not going to move anybody else, but if he is, probably should have moved them first. I need to try and not get my guards too sidelined, but also not left behind in the middle, because you can get left behind in the middle as well, so it's a very tricky balance, knowing what to do with them. I guess we're probably just going to hit his Mighty Blow guy and hope that we can get a bit lucky. Nope. It's okay though, we're not going to overcommit ourselves anywhere. He hasn't really committed to a side yet, so it doesn't really make sense for us to. Guess we've given him 3 free hits again there. But, you know, they are with, you know, that one's without block. This one's with block, so that's not so good. And then the middle one's without block as well. So he's going to get some more hits here. Guess we shouldn't just solely feel like AV9 is going to solve all our problems. Because, you know, at some point it's going to break. Maybe now. And we'll be sad. The fact that the regular orc linemen are so big is almost a bit confusing, but I suppose it kind of makes sense. I'm assuming he's not going to follow this time. No. Probably also going to come back and foul this blitzer. And that'll be the end of his turn. Hit a black orc? I mean, I know it's not a black orc. In our minds it is. Alright, I'll take that. Recentralize. The onus is on him to move, right? So, you know, the longer he wants to stay on the line there, the better for us. Really stupid is great, because that puts a big hole in the middle if he's not careful. Push there is nice as well. Does he follow? No. Perfect. Does he feel like he should make a bit of an inroad on this side? Is he going to blitz the runner? Wouldn't be surprised. Blitz the runner and just send somebody down as like a, you know, I'm coming this way, watch out type maneuver. It's coming back in the middle. Okay, it's because he wants to keep fouling, so he's going to hit this guy. Get extra assists in here. Alrighty. Bring in the thrower. Needs to break armor here. Probably will. Good chance. I don't think he did break armor, did he? Yes, he did. Okay, I see the little stars. It's such a tiny little group of stars. I was like, we got the animation, so feels like he broke armor, but alright, I know what I want to do this turn, which is drop the guard in here and hit here and try and push them off a little bit. Oh, how disappointing. So that double didn't work there. So I think what we do is we jam in another guy. And then we just, you know, casually shift over. We put this guy here to keep the troll locked down, I suppose. Yeah, let's go with that. It's very fine positioning here. He could theoretically knock both these guys down, this guy down, and blitz through here and open up a channel, but it's a channel for which we have people that could potentially come in and hit, so it would be not a... doesn't feel to me like it would be amazing. Because it's hard to get enough guys through to make it worthwhile, especially seeing as blitzers would be making these hits, so that leaves you with only 2 blitzers behind who you'd want to come through to help cage up. Alright, blitzing with that guy. Just gets a push. Trying to make stuff happen in here, for sure. Push is nicer because if he follows up here, it should mean return hits. I mean, it could mean return hits. Alright, no movement there. Is he going to move here? I mean, if he moves up here, we could potentially get the guard up. We got this guard. It's pretty easy to get a hit on him, so he's staying where he is. So this is going to be the halfway through the half with no movement, which is, you know, it could work out. Gets the injury. Just fouling feels super effective in this. I wouldn't if we had an extra player, I wouldn't do that, but I'm trying to keep the momentum. If somebody else dies, you know, we'll probably get a bunch of players injured now, but just want to keep our team in it as best we can. Alright, so we can get this guy up. Was that our blitzer? Yeah, it was. Okay. So what are we gonna do here? I think maybe this. Should have probably got this guy up first. Not getting a ton of momentum from that. Let's push it that way. Seeing as most of his teams, or a lot of his teams on this side. Yeah. Oh, did he go troll first? Okay. Well, that's a nice return. I don't think it gives us access to the ball, unfortunately, but I mean, it's going to slow his roll, if nothing else. Follow in for the extra guard. Yeah, I don't see a way through to the ball here. Alright, what else are we doing here? Maybe we hit this one? So if this guy goes here, this guy gets a 2 dice here. That's a bit sad. Let's push him that way again, because, you know, he's got to come around if he wants to go this way, so I'd rather this guy have a tough time getting over to this side of the field. And then... let's attempt this 1 dice. That works for me. And then, are we going to attempt this 1 dice is the question. I think it makes sense to. Well, we've got 3 rerolls. Let's follow that one. Because if he wants to use this guy to make that hit, we're sort of half okay with that. In the sense in which we're okay with it is it means that this blitzer is not going anywhere. We're not really okay with getting hit by the blitzer. But it means this guy's only standing up, this guy's making a hit. Okay, so he's bringing his guard around this way, so maybe he's going to make a play this way? It would seem. Is he coming through here? I mean, this guy's not super fast, so we'll see how he plays this. Stun there is a pity, because this guy has a potential dodge off, could be handy. But I feel like he's going to try and come this way now. But he's got 3 turns, so he might be looking to hand off to a blitzer at some point. Like, for instance, we could get this guy across and then blitz with the Slayer and then have a couple of guys back here. If he's going to come this way. These guys move... Wow, okay, these guys move 5. That's a huge improvement over Black Orcs. So they have animosity, but you never want to hand it off to them anyway, so I feel like that's improved them, if anything. Oh, he's not actually going that far. He is knocking us over quite strongly this turn there. I guess that's all his blocks done now. I'm surprised he didn't get these guys up, because obviously they're just getting up. The fact he's leaving his getting randos up till the end of the turn is maybe a good sign for us. We'll see. Alright, so you are just getting up, much as I'd like to do a dodge off blitz there. If we got this guy around here, we could one dice this to get him in there. That's asking a lot. Hey, Brightstone. Don't buy, but good luck. Hey, thanks. Thanks. Have a good one, man. And thanks for stopping by. Do I get this guy up to get the 2 dice? I think I do. As much as I want to make it a 1 dice and then go across, I think we've got to play it sensible. So we're going to drop in... Here, he might try and reverse through here. I wish this guy had guard. Trollslayer is not very good at knocking people over, I've noticed. Okay, he did do his job there. Alright, what do we do with our extra square? Guess we come up to here? In case he decides to push down the wing. That does make that tricky. Got 2 dice there, and a potential 2 dice there. Nice. With Blitz, Black Orc, then punched out second Mark Ball with... I might have to read that in a sec. That's pretty nice. Alright, you... might just be backing off, honestly. That might be your best option, because he's going to have a few players free this turn. Get you away from the troll. Can't get 2 dice on either of these guys, so yeah. I'm going to back you off. And I think we're going to leave the situation as is. Blitzed. Black Orc. Then punched out the second and marked ball with 2 shorties. Oh, blitz this guy maybe? Punch this guy and then marked. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I'm kind of worried that he's going to do that classic Orc thing of pretending to be elves and just like knock us off, run round, hand off, run in the end zone. I feel like that always happens with Orcs. And they're so much better at it than elves are. An elf is always going to fumble on that 2+, but Orcs somehow always make the 3+. That's not reasonable in any way, because obviously that's not true, but that's how it feels like it is. Yeah, yeah. We gotta, like, he's gotta get in range with stuff this turn. If he doesn't get in range, we're good. So anything in... we only have to worry about anything that makes it down past, like, here-ish. Was that a reroll? Why did he reroll it? He wants a knockdown badly. Okay. I mean, we may have to do some dodge-off stuff. Beastmen, yeah, a Beastmen are annoying at it as well. So I think he's coming down... let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He obviously needs to keep going. hang on, he didn't keep going. Am I going crazy or these guys move faster all of a sudden? 1, 6, 7. That is not in range. Okay. I usually play elves, so I'm always ready for the elf plays. This guy now needs to dodge off and get down here. Unless I'm going crazy, I think he might have just stopped himself from scoring. Yeah, turn 7. Yeah, I think he's out. We'll check it on our turn, but 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Miscounting there. Alright, let's just make sure. Yep, he's out. Okay. That being the case, I guess we'll probably just do a bit of bashing to start with. Nice. I mean, we could try and get the ball off him and go in, but we're not in a great position to do that. And we are dwarfs. Wouldn't have minded the KO there, but maybe that's greedy. Let's see, you could come down here. If we stood this guy up, get 2 dice here. Could make it a... No, I kind of want to get this guy doing a blitz. We'll follow it. Yeah, because we got one runner down here and one runner down here, so scoring is not looking like an option. We could make that a 1 dice. But I think what we're gonna do is this. Yeah, that didn't really work out. Oh, we got Juggernaut. Of course I remember we had Juggernaut. The fact it looks like Stand Firm, not a problem at all. Risky reroll. Nice. Push this guy up here, I guess. Oh, oh. Oh, that was almost exciting. Oh, it's a dodge. I was so excited I didn't even realize that was a dodge. Okay, we got a KO out of it. Yeah. Yeah, that's, well... You know what? I mean, this guy's just gonna get hit, so we may as well run away. How far do we want to push our silly luck? Yeah, we'll keep going. Get the mighty blow going. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright. We pushed our luck a lot that turn. We got a KO out of it. I'll take it. But yeah, I totally missed the dwarf dodge. This guy's not in range, right? Oh no! These guys can move... They're not Black Orcs anymore. Oh, I lucked out there. This is what happens when you don't play against orcs very often. Well, the new orcs. I'm so versed in Blood Bowl 2 that I'm still adapting, and that was a bit of a silly mistake there. But we totally got away with it. In a way that we absolutely shouldn't have done. Yeah. Yeah, and it was so easy to avoid, right? Like, I absolutely could have just left that runner on him, or maybe blitzed, you know. There was sensible things to do there. Let's do this first. Otherwise we go run ourselves into a frenzy trap. Oh, you know what we can do? We can do this. Have we blitzed? Could we surf this guy? I mean, theoretically. Let's see, if we go here. 1, 2... This guy goes and blitzes him. It's on. Experienced guy just got... yeah, yeah. I'm gonna... Okay, we do still have our blitz. And it works. Okay, the greed plays, paying off. I mean, it doesn't really matter if he doesn't get injured here, but... Okay, he doesn't get injured. So that was... Oh, he got KO'd. Okay, never mind, that could matter. We don't have a hit there, don't have a hit there. I'm happy with that. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I still think that he didn't realize that he was out of range. Because you don't... Ooh, that's big. You never plan to pass to a Black Orc when you could just do a GFI. But still, the fact that I almost gave that to him was pretty silly. I'll be right back while they're setting up. Hey, Titan Rick! How's it going? I'll be right back while he's setting up. Yeah, maybe that was the plan all along. Hang on, let me get set up before I see what's going on here. It's kind of done like we did, which is sensible. And spread himself across these. Okay, so that's the big guys. I guess we'll take the bait and put our Slayer up there. I need to be careful not to run out of time here. You come back. You can go forwards. You can just hang out here. Should have our wingers on the sides. Oh, we've got spare blitzer as well. I think I'm happy with this. Do we spread one guard to the side? Maybe we should. Just so we got guard across the front line in case we need it. And we're happy with that. Made Chalice on Blood Bowl 2. Nice. What as? Oh, okay. So if he makes fouls, which I doubt he's going to do, he's going to get sent off, so that's nice. Oh well, he's more likely to get sent off. We're not going to do the Slayer one yet. Let's do the Sense ones. I forgot that this is a big one. Now, we're still in a position where he could very easily mess this up, so let's not be silly yet. Oh, that's disappointing. I guess we're actually going to move him forwards. I don't want to move him out here by himself. That's a regular orc, so we'll just hit him. That's more like it. Guess we could blitz this guy to get him away. Don't need the Dauntless here, so don't re-roll that. Maybe protect the Slayer a little bit? Bring this guy up. Make this hit. Very nice. Don't mind a bit of that. Stay where we are. If we can, we have the movement. We'll drop back inside to add a little support there. Are we okay with this guy being on the edge now? I'm going to pick up the ball first and then decide, because I'm not sure. Or should we bring him back inside? Let's bring him back inside. Lizards. My first challenge game yesterday. 1856. That's a good record. Very nice. That's a lot of games. Sounds like you're mostly playing Blood Bowl 2 right now. Oh, he's doing the old chain push back to us. Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, that's not going to be a chain. He'd have to come in from the side here to chain us off. Still playing 3 as well? Okay, so just playing a lot of Blood Bowl in general. I'm apparently not playing enough Blood Bowl 3 because I didn't even realize that the big unblockers have movement 5. It almost cost me the first half a couple of times. I feel like that actually improves Orcs. I know they've got the animosity, but move 5 on those guys is quite good for getting up the field, right? I think it's worth us trying to move here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start moving. Let's put you in here. I don't really want to commit myself as of yet, but I think there is some value to it. Because scoring in and of itself would be handy. It's very easy with dwarfs to just not get round to scoring. And if we move this guy here, might be able to keep one big and the troll kind of away from the action, which feels good to me. I mean, we can always retreat from this. It's turn 10, so we don't have to feel like we've got to hurry things up here. We're going to do this so he can't blitz off. Well, hang on. Where does this guy go? Yeah, he goes right here. So if he does blitz us, he's still stuck is the plan. And let's jam this guy up in here as well. Okay, I dig that. Taking dwarfs to a tabletop tournament Saturday. Got the death roller. Oh boy. Yeah, I refrained from the death roller. Alright, stuns aren't great, but they're better than anything else. We'll take them, we'll take them. Screen tournaments, but not a league. Okay, that makes sense. How many Chalice games are they doing? Like, is it like a top 16? Oh, they're doing a top 32 still. So there's still quite a lot of players then, huh? So that's what? 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, what's that? 6 rounds. Whew. Are you signing up for Tiki League again this season? I noticed they just put up the notice. I'm thinking I'm going to sign up maybe as Kislev. Maybe as vampires. I don't know. Alright, so he's slowed our roll here a bit, which is not too surprising. But the threat of the Troll Slayer is not to be ignored. I guess if he did the troll hit, that would actually free up this guy to come across, so I didn't entirely think that through. The question is, do we feel like we've got enough momentum here to keep pushing, or do we re-centralize? I think pushing here would be risky. If this guy wasn't stunned, that would be great, because I could get him up. 2 dice on the Black Orc. You know, we don't have to bring too much in to get something going here. So yeah, he's trying to free this guy up. I think that this is arguably a, this is a danger push to keep going here. He's 2 players down, and somehow it feels like he's just overwhelming us with numbers, which is a little bit crazy. Might try Camry. Okay, nice. That'd be fun. Then we'd probably be in the same league if you sign up with a new team. So we are going to come back here because this is potentially doomed to failure. I feel like I've got no players on the field. How is this possible? We probably need to make this hit first. Okay, that is nice. Let's keep him where he's at, I think. Could do a bit of this. Yeah, that is safe. Well, apart from the fact if we dub skull. Which we don't. So let's push him back. This guy is probably... Okay, he has a 1 dice. This situation is not ideal. I mean, if I was feeling really brave, I would come in here. 1 dice this. If we get a push... Ooh, that's risky. For some reason, I'm doing it. Oh, that's nice. So we do that. Do this. We do this. Then if we follow it with the guard, now we have the assist we need on this guy. Beautiful. Risky, but beautiful. There and there. And I think we stay with that guy. And then, do we 2 dice against this? No, I think we 2 dice against this guy. I want to free up this guy, but the problem is, if I do it with this guy... Actually, I think I just leave these guys where they're at. Yeah, Camry would be another one, actually, that would be fun to try. It's crazy how much I feel like we're not 2 players up. Imagine if we weren't 2 players up, which could easily happen. All we need is a couple of bad hits happening and we're suddenly in trouble. As it is, it's just hard to make headway with dwarfs, isn't it? They're really a team that needs the other team to roll a dub skull or something. Alright, there we go. Alright, what's he doing? So he's getting in our face. Oh, he's managed to get somebody on the runner. But we do have a guard lurking here and players that can potentially make blocks. Oh, obviously, yeah, he probably needs to run this guy down here or something. Somebody down here anyway, to make this troll actually have a chance of activating. Okay, let's stand the guard. Playing Skaven and Blood Bowl 3 to practice for next tabletop season. Okay, nice. Alright, so got a 2 dice here. Very nice. I think we stay on that one. Alright, that gives us a little breathing room, potentially. Let's try this. Excellent. Leave him where he is. That means the runner can move next turn. Oh, hello. Ooh, I wonder if he'll Apo that for the extra... Yep. Two dice here. I mean, if we can knock people over, we're very happy. Oh my! Okay, well this is quite a turn. That's a... Oh, that's a 2-die, yeah, of course. Rats. Just when it was all going so well. Okay. 2 dice there. Maybe we go after the troll here. So 1 die if everything goes wrong. How protected are we? We are semi-protected. That works for me. Trying to work out where the best place for this guy to be is. Hang on, this guy. This guy can come around here. Let's get this guy here, and then we'll just re-centralize for now. Okay, and hopefully that'll set us up nicely for next turn. We'll see. I mean, we've got 3 stuns that turn, so, you know, it's hard to argue with. I mean, he might argue with it here. Yep. Yeah, yeah. Instant retribution. I mean, at this point, we just need to score. We've hit the point in the half where it's like, okay, like, the half's gone okay. Okay, that's nice. I'll always take a reroll down the drain. Obviously, it's not as impactful as it used to be in the sense that you can just reroll again on the turn, so early or late rerolls doesn't really matter anymore, turn-wise. Half-wise it does. But anyway, yeah, what I was going to say was, if we can score, we're looking good. If he's not getting anybody over here, he may as well try and get the troll up. Might try and blitz through here to get somebody onto the troll. Yep. Well, I guess he didn't blitz, but he did get somebody on the troll. Alright, so the troll's back in business. I think we might need to try coming back through this way, but we'll see how easy or hard that is. Yeah, some serious retribution that turn. 2 stuns back. Well, a stun and a KO, even better. What's the best way to do this? Well, you need to get up. I guess this. Okay, knockdowns are great. That's definitely a hole. If I could do that... This is a risk. Because I want to do this, which is another risk. But it's a huge reward if it goes well. Oh, that's great. That is so nice. Okay, that turn went well. We're not out of the woods here, but that turn really did go pretty well. Because, like, he absolutely can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. And honestly, that might be his best option. Playing Blood Bowl 3 off stream, opponent is Imperials. It's really driving my guts around. Well, yes. Imperials don't, hang on. Imperial Nobility? Yeah, I guess you're relying on your 2 block guys, right? Probably would have struggled less in the with the old Bretonnians. So yeah, I think he's going to make the splits, because if it works, then he's really back in this. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. I really thought he was going to. Is he going to make this splits? 2, 3, 4. That might be what he's going to do. Lots of wrestle, but that means I just get up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a tricky... I feel like that's a tricky match for them. I mean, if they can kill all the rest of the team, it's fine, but Skaven are annoyingly resilient, right? Oh, okay. That was an unexpected maneuver. Blitzing here to get this guy up. We do currently have a 2 dice here, which would really help. Is he going to try and be crazy with this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe. Honestly, he might be just as good here. As of right now, this guard can come up here as well. Alright, what does this all mean? Let's start unpacking things. This is a follow. Hang on, is it a follow? Yeah. This guy should be up. This guy is up. Now. Getting rid of this would be nice. We got rid of it. Follow for extra assists. Hey! A permanent. Okay. So... that's great. Because we needed this guy up here. Then we come around. I guess we don't need to push him down. Pushing him down doesn't... that could be important, actually. So we'll do this, because we can still choose. Okay, nice. So because we knocked him down, we can knock him here, which makes it harder for him to come and interfere. Well, that makes it very hard for him to come and interfere. Is that enough, is the question? No is the answer. Oh, definitely not. Okay. Well, I did not set this up well enough at all. I really felt like I had. How could I have set this up better? Could this guy have been here? Oh, I mean, you can't move. If I go one more into the corner, he can't get me with anybody. He could tag me with this guy. This is a bit risky. Well, he made that look easy, didn't he? But I mean, you know, obviously it's risky to stay here, but it's also risky to not stay here. I mean, I guess he's at the point where you just do whatever you can. Okay, did get that, unfortunately. Which means he can now get another guy up there. Which I'm not gonna lie is problematic. That's a lineman. I mean, the fact that he never gets his guys up before he does stuff is a little infuriating when stuff works. Because imagine if that had been a skull into something worse. Yeah, this is going to work now, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Everything is working horribly well now. Like, why is he not standing these guys up before he makes that dart? He's still not standing these guys up. And this is huge, right? Because that blitzer can just run over there and be a big problem. I mean, in fairness, it's double GFI, but... Yeah, that should have been done. Must be new. I don't know. It's tricky because he's doing some stuff well, and he's doing some stuff not as well. Because we're definitely in a pickle here, all of a sudden. Now, do we try and take the conservative way? The conservative way, I think, would be to run this guy up, blitz here, follow up here, one dice this guy down, and try and maybe get this guy up here to help, just so he can't get a good block on us. I think that might honestly be the sensible way. Crazy as that might sound. I'm also going to see if I can get this blitzer in range. To at least be helpful. New in the last few days? He is not playing like a new in the last few days player. Hang on. What's this guy? So maybe he's new in the last few days to Blood Bowl 3. Then we come up here. Oh, but yeah, he could play on Blood Bowl 1 under a different name, right? I mean Blood Bowl 1, Blood Bowl 2. Or Blood Bowl 1. I mean, he's gonna have a chance here. He's definitely going to have a chance, but the fact that our guard got in there is really nice. Alright, that's what we got. This is not a safe play, but should be 2 dice against. Well, he could... No, because he'd have to get this guy up. Yeah, it should be 2 dice against, so we just got to cross our fingers he rolls bad. He's got no rerolls. But yeah, he hasn't... He's not new to Blood Bowl for sure. I suppose he could also be a tabletop player. But like he's... I mean... Also, how can you be new and be in plat? That's another question. Or whatever, even if you're in gold. You'd have to have played for a good while. Right? In theory? I don't know. Oh, there it is. I mean, I don't know, but it's certainly confusing. Where is that ball going? Nowhere good. I've had a lot of games like this recently where just things go horribly wrong at the last second. Oh, no double skulls. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. I mean, it does, but... Okay, so what are our options here? I mean, there's nothing great, because that ball is nowhere near where we need it to be. If we can get it to this guy, he can score. This is a blitzer. I mean... Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not good enough. We may just be looking at doing a really bad throw. This guy's a 5+ pass. Oof. This guy's a 4+ pass. That's probably going to be a 5 up there. And that's if we did a 1 dice, a successful 1 dice here. So are we better off just doing 2 dice on this guy? This guy might be able to get a 5 up pass. Which is not great. That, I believe, is our best option. This guy can't make it in right. No, if this guy could make it in, then maybe our best option would be to dodge through here, hand off to this guy, and then run it in. This is not what you want to be doing. Foiled again. I suppose it was probably my own fault for that turn before last. I'm really struggling to get the ball in the end zone with dwarfs lately. And yeah, it's not good. It's I feel like I'm really comfortable with them on defense, but attack, I'm still pretty terrible with them. This is I think our second 0-0 draw in a row where we've had players outnumbering them, but I can't leverage it into a win. Just driving up the field, maybe I'm trying to drive it. I'm probably trying to play too much like an elf. It's tricky though. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just hard to play against like orcs and stuff because when you're out strength, it's hard to get momentum, right? Even with guard, if they mark you right, it's hard to get the momentum you need. But I don't know. That I feel like that's partially just an excuse. I'm just not... I think I'm not playing super well with dwarfs, I think, is ultimately what it is. I think I'm doing alright on defense. I'm very comfortable on that, just in general. But attack, it's like I need some speed. I did say... maybe. I mean, I probably should have just taken the extra GFI and gone in. I really should. It felt... I didn't want to give him 3 turns. And I didn't want to double 1 over the line, but I think probably I'd have, you know, well, definitely I'd have been better off doing it now. So yeah, I think that was probably we're going to look for a big mistake. We found a gap, we could have gone in. Always aim for 8 turn scores. I mean, that's true, except, you know, it means we didn't score there. But yeah. Yeah, it's true. Could we... You know what? You know, maybe we should have done? Is stayed closer to our other guys. I think that's maybe... We could have not gone out as far ahead. I think what it was I thought I was further ahead of his team than I was. If I had stayed back, but still on the sideline, he could have only got over to me and I'd had more players to come and help out. And then I could have made a run for it last couple turns. So yeah, I think that's probably a fair thing. But, I mean, we're not doing badly considering, but we probably should have won the last 2 games from the positions we were in, because defensively we kept them in check. But hey, you know, I guess that's, you know, I haven't played dwarfs for years, so it's going to take a little bit getting back used to them. I guess we rando this and hope it's guard. Don't really like it, but we have the money to do that, so why not? Pile driver. Okay, there's saddleback gone. This randomizing skills thing, it's not really feeling amazing. In the sense that your team never really gets where it wants, but then I played against a randomized team, which was really good the other day. I assume because it keeps your thing low, so just call him saddleback again. Confirm. And back. Okay. So team's alright, I don't think... This blitzer might be able to level up? Do we just get Mighty Blow? I mean, honestly, yes. I mean, tackle would make sense as well, but I mean, we've got so much tackle in the team, it feels bad. Randomized first skill on gut runners is very effective. Okay. I mean, I suppose it's very effective until you roll horrible skills, right? And you just keep having gutters that are dodge and a bad skill. I suppose that's the potential issue you run into. Fire and rehire. Yeah, I guess if you're making the money, if you're not getting your rats killed, I guess on some teams it takes a while to get the money going because sometimes rats just die like crazy. But I suppose when the money's coming in, yeah, why not? I mean, is there any argument not to randomize the first skill on everybody and just fire and rehire? For optimal team, you know, because I suppose it keeps your team cost down, right? Your team value down. So maybe there's an argument that everybody should be randomized. Somebody was saying, I think in my comments the other day, about even, you know, maybe even randomizing big guys if you got the money. And, you know, maybe there's some... Maybe it's valid. I don't know. I'm still way too new to the whole format to really know, and... You know, I feel like, to some degree, everybody's too new to the Eternal League format to know. Because we're only a couple seasons in, right? So... there's tabletop and league, short form league ways to do things, but those are not always the same as these ridiculously long. Like what? We're on game. I'm on game 15. Oh, already, which is probably longer than a lot of tabletop Blood Bowl seasons. And this team's barely started, but you know, you could easily play, you know, a million more games than that. So we dropped down a point there, which I guess is okay. Just spinning our wheels in terms of going anywhere. But yeah, I guess these are all things to think about. I suppose we're still finding our way with this team. I'm actually seriously feeling like Stand Firm would have been better here. Honestly, I think Juggernaut would be fine if I just remembered it was Juggernaut and not Stand Firm. The fact that the symbols look so similar is painful. I mean, like, that's too close. One of them needs something. Like, maybe Juggernaut, he should be like tackling or something. Yeah, I just get those confused every time. And it's actually caused me some problems in some games, both on my team and on other people's teams, so that is a bit of a problem. Anyhow, just some closing thoughts there before we... Come on, there we go. Before I head off. Yeah, they really are. The Stand Firm one, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, he should just look big and beefy, but the fact it's just a slightly bigger Juggernaut one, it's not helpful. But hey, what can we do? I am going to head off now. I'll probably keep playing the Dwarfs for a little bit, just to, you know, push into them a little further, you know, push up the, see if we can either push up or push down the team value either upwards, higher than Platinum, or down, but they're not a team that sort of feels great to play in that sense. I've just had so many, you know, extremely low scoring, extremely grindy games, which is fine, but I do like a bit more. I mean, you can probably tell by how I'm playing my offense and everything. I prefer a bit more speed and such, so at some point we'll switch it up. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. And congrats, IT and Rick. I look forward to hearing how that goes with the old chalice. And I'll see you next time. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. And yeah, bye bye for now.